That's a very, very interesting story. That's that tells, how much our life goes the way it is supposed to go. Because when I got to Miami 2007, at the beginning, I stayed at the Betsy, and I loved the Betsy. I mean, it was my place to you are in a new city, you don't know almost anyone, and so it became my safe heaven, the Betsy. And I remember, I love the colonial feel, the charm of the hotel, and these chairs outside the door of the hotel, and I used to sit there and just look at the people passing by, and I loved it since then. Years later, when I started to photograph more seriously, I came back, and I thought, wow, I really would love to do an exhibition at the Betsy, because I knew that they are really into photography, art, and all of that. So I tried to approach them for years. I approached them, tried, and no answer, nothing, until just before COVID, I received an email from Leslie. In the meantime, I brought a couple of books of Elutra that I did, and she loved particularly a couple of photos, and I gifted the photos to her. And then one day I received an email saying, "Are you interested? Sorry, for not being so responsible, but are you still interested in doing an exhibition at the Betsy?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." So we did it. That was supposed to happen in December of 2021, I think, 2021. COVID came, no reception, nothing, and so it didn't happen. But my photos are still at the Betsy. But we never had an opening or celebration. So thinking now that I have my photos there, and I'm doing the book launch at the Betsy, and I became, we became good friends. Even when she came to Italy, we spent some time together. So for me, the Betsy kind of, it's where everything, my new life began in 2007, and it's a circle, that was supposed to happen. So for me, there was no better place, no other place actually, than the Betsy to present my book, and it's just beautiful, to be back there, not as a passersby that doesn't know what he's doing or where he's going, kind of lost in a new city, but coming back after um, uh, exploring and having known the city and having started and loved it, and being able to present actually a work that talks about my love for Miami. And when I say love for Miami, is the love for the city, for the jungle, for the nature, for the beauty of Miami, not necessarily not the party side of it, or other sides.